Hi guys, this is Jesse Dorn, and today's video is going to be called Do You Boo? Boop. And it is because I've seen on numerous occasions shaming, whether that be slut shaming, um, on the internet. Just what really annoys me is when people tell other people how to live, what to do. Oh, you know what's throwing this lighting off? That window is blowing everywhere. Oh well. And yeah, slut shaming and stuff like that. But I wanted to talk more in regards with the Do You Boo. I made this like short little clip, and basically, I was defending somebody's right to get plastic surgery and also advertise it online that, like, oh, I got Botox today. Big whoop. And the backlash that they received online after they admitted to getting said cosmetic procedure done. So I fuck up my hair. Um, but like, why are people so judgmental against plastic surgery and injections and stuff? And he was 23 and he was getting his Botox. And I didn't see any problem with it. I was like, congratulations. And then there was like people going, "Oh, fuck you and your frozen face." And we've been friends for years. Why are you doing this? And like, he's been my internet friend for many, many years. And it kind of just shocked me that someone would get that upset about someone else doing something to improve their personal quality of life and to make them happy. Oh, this hair is not working. And I just thought it was a bit strange that it was someone that was supposedly his really good friend that was doing this. I'm just laying in bed. And don't let anyone else tell you what you should dress or look like or what you should do. If you want to get a procedure done, if you want to get like Kylie Jenner has her lips done, do it. If you have an insecurity and you have the chance to fix it rather than embrace it, fix it. Then if that's what makes you happy, you know? Um Definitely one of like the golden rules in life is don't live for anyone else but yourself. And like I can't stand those people that are like, "Oh, I'm doing this for my parent or I'm doing this to make such and such happy," because at the end of the day that doesn't matter. All you have in life is yourself. So definitely like, and don't be a judgmental Judy, because I can't stand those bitches that, oh, like, who judge you. Like, I have a certain friend, every time I see them they'll make a comment on my appearance, and I'm not putting up with that shit, because I'm like, no, 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 I'm like, seriously, bitch. um but yeah, definitely, like, I just wanted to talk about confidence, and there's nothing wrong with getting enhancements and procedures and injections and nose jobs. I am totally pro it. I actually had someone message me and they said, "Oh, I saw your thing on Instagram about the whole like do you boo," and I thought it was really cool. And they were like, "It was so inspiring." Um cuz now I want to get my plastic surgery. What have you had done? And I was like, "Oh, well, I personally haven't done anything cuz I'm 20, so I don't really need to do anything yet." But I was like, I believe in pro-choice, pro-life, and like doing whatever fulfills you. And like I believe that. Oh, I'm totally going off topic here. Like when it comes to drugs, weed, and stuff, I believe government should stay out of what people put in their bodies. People make arguments like, "Oh, cocaine, it's so bad for you." Yeah, I understand. I'm not a user. I don't do cocaine, but people should have the right to put it in their body. When you look at like alcohol, what's the fucking difference? I know that there's a difference, obviously, but I don't know. I don't believe in government intervention. And then there was this annoying thing on. Oh my god, I'm like dying here. There's like this annoying thing on Young Turks about these people, and they created this app, and it was like, oh, all the places that are spying on your phone, and like the companies that are watching you. And so I was like, oh, cool, we're being spied on. Like, I watched it. Basically, it was just an advertisement, and they were just promoting an app that they made, and it really sucked. But yeah, allegedly there's like this app where you can track like which apps are tapping into your personal information. Like, oh, Facebook is using your friends' contacts. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I gave them permission to access my contacts. Like, I don't know. And they said like, oh, when you go for coffee or when you go for anything, like that you're being tracked, and advertisers are using that information, but it's nothing menacing yet or anything like that. And I'm not a conspirator, or is that a word even? I'm not like a conspiracist. I'm not into conspiracy theories. And I believe that I have no problem with the government tracking me because I don't do anything illegal and I have nothing to hide. So they want to like find out what I'm up to, go ahead. Like, I don't give two shits. Like, I'm not doing anything bad. I believe if you have something to hide, you might be worried. But, whatever. I'm down. Just if they're into some freaky deaky things. Yeah, so I'm very excited. It's my first time using a webcam and a mic, because I used to record these videos with these, and I have tons of videos, and then the audio just was suckage. And this is actually kind of really funny. This is a I don't know if you can see because there's so much glare from this window behind me. This is a Rockman mic, and I just found it in my brother's room and plugged it in, and it actually works. So now I have to tell him I stole his mic, and then I don't want to give it back because this is awesome. I feel so professional and cool. Like, if only, oh my god, I love doing interviews and like asking people random questions. So I could be like, ooh, uh huh. Okay, I'm so excited for this mic. Yeah, and definitely confidence. And you have to have confidence in your ability to succeed, and you have to believe in oneself in order for there to be an assurance of self-reliance. And that's just kind of the message I wanted to get across to people. Just be confident in yourself. Don't judge people that get work done, and yeah, be nice. But on the internet, there's a whole nother rule. Because I have like these people I watch their videos, and I really really like them. But sometimes you just can't help but troll. And I'm not like saying like fuck you, go die, blah 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 blah. Like, I will never cross the line there because I believe that's illegal and unconstitutional or something, right? To be, that's a death threat, duh. But I like to just, push the boundaries of what is morally and politically correct. Because I find with this generation, and maybe the one before it, I kind of like making generational observations, but I find that people are very, very conservative and concerned with political correctness. And I believe, yes, we should have respect for history and stuff like that, but on a like on a comedy level, for when it comes to comedy, laughter, and having fun, that's where political incorrectness should be encouraged, because it's funny. Ignorance is funny. As sad as I think that's the truth. And also, it's not just ignorance that's funny. There's so many things that are out there and funny, and people go, "Oh, that's very crass," and "How dare you," and stuff like that. Like that media story that I didn't think was funny at all. They made fun of a special needs woman, and it was on a radio, and they didn't make fun of, but one of their characters in said sketch was special needs and stuff, and I didn't think that was funny, but I think like you can make a parody of your observation of how society works and stuff like that. And yeah, that's something that Joan Rivers was so good at. Like she would make a genocide joke or you know, talk about things like losing a leg in the war, and she would bring up political matters, but then add her pussy to it. And it just it was remarkable, and I thought she was such a talent, and I've watched her videos numerous times because I think she is such an amazing, insightful person. And actually, Melissa Rivers just released a book. I forget what it's called, but I'll probably only like get it if it's on like Audible or something. Like if it's like an audiobook, because that's how I listened to my last book. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and yeah, Joan Rivers, she was like totally into like plastic surgery, and her thing was she was like so sick of it. She's like, none of these all these bitches are like tucked vagina past their ears, and none of them are talking about it. And so she wanted to like break that barrier and say, I'm going to talk about it. This is what I got done. This is what I'm doing. And I thought that was really brave. And yeah, one of her huge um, words was surviving. She even wrote a book about I am a survivor, surviving suicide, hardships, and stuff like that. And that's another thing. Um, we all post our online presence, present. Hmm. We all have our online personas, and they are personas because we only feed or post what we would think is likable, um, and what we want to be perceived as. And I forgot where I was going. Oh well. And I totally lost my train of thought. I was just thinking, I really want this coffee. Oh yeah. Okay, so we all have our online presence, and we post what we want to be perceived as. But when you're trolling or when you're being ignorant and rude to somebody on a superficial level, um, we all have hardships. We all have people that have passed away or that are suffering, um, you know, and we all have our own baggage and stuff to deal with, especially as you get older, like the life experiences of just terrible things happening um, happen, and like you don't know what that person's going through. And so that's why sometimes like people will commit suicide because someone will make fun of them, and you don't know what kind of mindset that individual is in. And to me, I think it's a bit absurd when I look at it because of being bullied online and stuff. But I don't know. Definitely, like, if, like, for suicide awareness and, like, stuff like that. Oh, my phone's fully charged. Um, Definitely, I watched a documentary about hotlines and numbers you can call and stuff like that. And also, if you're lonely or if you're really bored or if you just want to troll, I am on Kiki, and it's just Jesse Dorn, my first and last name, at Kiki. And yeah, I like to chit chat and have fun. Anyways, I better go, and it was nice chit chatting with you. I better start my day. It is the morning, and yeah, this was kind of a really random video. I don't know what I was talking about, but it just feels good to talk. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for watching if you made it this far.